Making, know, count. Mastering negative forms of modal verbs in English. Hello, language learners. Today, we're diving deep into an essential part of English language, negative forms of modal verbs. They may seem tricky, but don't worry. Together, we'll conquer this linguistic mountain. Remember, the key to mastering any language is practice, practice, and some more practice. First off, let's quickly recap what modal verbs are. Modal verbs are a special kind of verb that expresses necessity, possibility, permission, or ability. The common modal verbs in English include can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. Modal verbs take on a whole new perspective when we turn them into their negative forms. They express impossibility, prohibition, or a lack of necessity or ability. The structure is simple: modal verb plus not. For instance, can turns into cannot or can't, and must turns into must not or mustn't. It's not just about knowing the forms. It's about knowing when to use them. Let's take some examples. You mustn't touch the painting. Prohibition. I can't swim. Lack of ability. He needn't come to the party. Lack of necessity. Here comes the fun part. Now we're going to practice negative forms of modal verbs together. Let's consider some sentences. I can play the guitar. In negative form. I can't play the guitar. You should eat vegetables. In negative form. You shouldn't eat junk food. They will come to the party. In negative form. They won't come to the party. You can practice this at home or while commuting, transforming positive sentences into their negative forms. Now, let's turn to questions. In questions, we follow this structure. Modal verb plus subject plus not plus verb. For instance, can you not hear me? Or, shouldn't we go to the cinema? Practice forming your own questions using this structure. Well, there we have it. A deep dive into the world of negative forms of modal verbs in English. I hope this video has been helpful. Remember, language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and you'll continue to improve. See you in the next video, language learners. Keep exploring the magic of English.